What is going on, everybody? It is Box Office Ricky, and it is Thanksgiving week, and it was amazing numbers here for the box office. So let's dive into this week's numbers. We saw tremendous numbers this weekend. We had two heavy hitters. We had Wicked for Good, not Weekend for Good. We had Wicked for Good in its second week, and then we had a new entry, Zootopia 2. And Zootopia 2, if you have not seen it, guys, it was awesome. I actually went to go see it with my family this weekend. It's a great sequel. I'm shocked that it took Disney this long to create a sequel to this movie. This movie came out, the first one came out in 2016. It's now 2025. It's been 9 years since the original movie. And I gotta say, the sequel holds up very well. I don't know necessarily if it's better than the first one, but it's definitely up there. It's a great family watch, especially for the Thanksgiving holiday. If you don't want to go see Wicked, there's Zootopia 2. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's go and dive into the numbers. And this is the week that movie theaters, as always, are anticipating to really recoup a lot of the lackluster year that they've had. This is finally the weekend where they get to recoup a lot of their money and sell some popcorn and stay in business. So let's dive into the numbers here. At number one, Zootopia, just the weekend gross alone was $96 million. It was in 4,000 theaters. Its total gross, it came out on Tuesday, its total gross was $156 million. Incredible numbers for the week. I believe it's, let's go and take a quick gander at its overall worldwide numbers. I believe it reached $556 million. This is going to be probably by the end of December, probably getting to the $1 billion mark. That is awesome. I think Disney definitely needed a big winner like that, especially after Tron Ares flopped at the box office. The fact that they were making have in 5 days made $500 million is amazing. Let's go and see how Wicked did this weekend. Wicked, on the other hand, it dropped a little bit, which is anticipated. It grossed still great numbers, $62.8 million just for the weekend. But take a look at its total thus far, $270 million. That's really amazing numbers. They might be, I think Universal Pictures might be looking at ways that they can make a Wicked 3, and I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. I actually heard rumblings about a possible Wicked prequel about the, God, I forgot what the Queen's name is, but the Ariana Grande character. There's a possibility that they're going to make a prequel movie on that. I think there's going to be a prequel book on that. Let's keep diving in. Now we have Now You See Me, Now You Don't. That's third weekend. It did still really good numbers, only a 21.8 drop. Its total is $50 million overall. That's pretty awesome for a movie that a lot of people did not see coming. Predator Badlands still holding strong with $4.8 million. Its total is 85. It has a real strong possibility of reaching $100 million. And then let's quickly look at Running Man. Running Man still, what's going on with my screen? Sorry here, guys. Running Man at $3.7 million. Yeah, I would definitely consider it a flop. $3.7 million in its third week for a Thanksgiving month. Not great. Its total is $34.235 million. Number 6 is a movie that I actually wanted to see. I know my wife wanted to go see it. It's a pretty cool story. Here's the quick synopsis of it. In an afterlife where souls have 1 week to decide where to spend eternity, Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her life with and her first love, who died and has awaited decades for her to arrive. So wanted to go check that out. I might go check it out in theaters. I love it. I think it's a very cool concept. And then let's see here. Let's keep going. Number 7 is the Brandon Fraser movie, Rental Family. At 2.1, that's definitely an art house flick, so I don't think anybody was really expecting huge numbers for it. It's probably going to be an Oscar contender. Its total thus far is, I know, my wife gets mad at me when I use the same words over and over. I apologize. I'm trying to get better at this. But anyway, Rental Family, $7.39 million. Like I said, that's probably going to be a Oscar movie, Oscar bait. It's being released in Oscars. This is when you'll start to see a lot of the art house movies coming out that, as long as they get released in 2025, these are movies that will be contenders for the Oscars in March of 2026. Okay, and then number 8, we have Hamnet at a measly $880,000, but don't sweat that because that was only in 119 theaters, so probably had a pretty good turnout for the theaters that it showed up in. Number 9 is Sisu, Road to Revenge. That's a sequel, $810,000. This movie does have disappointing numbers. This was actually released in 2,222 theaters, only grossing number 9. It's in its second week. It's a Sony released pictures. I'm pretty sure they were expecting bigger numbers. That is probably a film that is probably going to do really well in streaming, just like the first one did. Okay, and number 10 is Nuremberg at $749,000. Its total thus far, again, sorry for using the same repeat words, I'm working on it. Get better, Ricardo, get better. Okay, that movie is at $12.5 million. So, awesome numbers for the Thanksgiving week. Overall, the global box office did close to $1 billion, probably a little bit over $1 billion. And I'm curious what other movies are going to do in December. We've got Avatar coming out. We've got a couple other big tentpole films. Leave some notes in the comments what you guys are looking forward to watching in December. And do you think, here's a big question I have here. Answer here in the comments. Do you think Avatar 3 is going to do as well as Avatar 1 and 2? You think it's going to do worse or better? I have my opinions on it. I think it's probably going to do less, but we'll see. James Cameron is a person you never bet against, and every time I bet against James Cameron, he seems to prove me wrong. And I have a feeling he might prove me wrong again this time around. So, guys, that's my box office report this weekend. It's Sunday night. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Like I said, leave some comments or leave some questions, comments, and I'd love to answer them. And as always, in a world where you can be anything, why not be kind to each other? So, guys, it's Box Office Ricky. Have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon.